Myroslav Prodan, born October 8, 1979, is a Ukrainian civil servant, acting head of the State Fiscal Service of Ukraine, first-rank tax and customs advisor. Rivne Institute of Slavonic Science of Kiev Slavonic University, Specialty, Management of Organizations, Qualification, Manager in Customs Affairs, 2003. Odessa Regional Institute for Public Administration of the National Academy for Public Administration under the President of Ukraine, Specialty, Public Administration, Qualification, Master of Public Administration, 2013. State Fiscal Service University, Specialty, Enterprise Economics, Qualification, Specialist, 2016. From June 2002, worked in management positions in commercial structures. From March 2005, started working in the tax authorities of Vinnytsia region. From September 2008, held senior positions in the tax authorities of Vinnytsia region, Vinnytsia, Cherkasy region, and the Interregional Main Directorate of the State Fiscal Service, the Central Office for Large Payers. From July 2016, acting deputy head of the State Fiscal Service of Ukraine. From March 2017 to September 2018, acting head of the State Fiscal Service of Ukraine. On April 1, 2017, Myroslav Prodan introduced an electronic register of VAT refund, establishing transparent rules for administering the tax. The process of VAT administration and control over the formation of tax liabilities and the payment of this tax were fully automated. In 2018, all services for individual payers were transferred into an online mode, from verifications to obtaining certificates. From February 1, 2018, Prodan fully transferred the customs paperwork to be processed according to the one contact principle. An exchange of information was introduced between the customs and other structures carrying out veterinary, sanitary, and epidemiological, phytosanitary, environmental and radiological control. Initiated the IRISI project development. Instead of the traditional payment transactions recorders, entrepreneurs were encouraged to use mobile phones, tablets, laptops, and other modern communication devices. The project provides online registration of devices that are alternative to cash registers. Myroslav Prodan stated that it would simplify the accounting, make it more convenient, solve the problem of additional costs for operation and maintenance of cash registers. For the first time in history, the Intra-European Organization of Tax Administrations, IOTA, held its 21st administrative session of the IOTA General Assembly in Ukraine, in Kiev, 28 to 30 June 2017. Delegations from 45 countries took part in the session. Under the chairmanship of Myroslav Prodan at IOTA, a new 2018 to 2022 IOTA strategy was developed and an updated draft memorandum of understanding between IOTA and the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, aimed at enhancing partnerships between the two organizations, in particular in the area of professional activity related to the implementation of the BEPS plan, was agreed. Headed SFS delegations during his first official visit to the U.S. at the invitation of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection in July 2017, during the working visit to the Republic of Poland at the invitation of the National Revenue Administration of Poland in October 2017, during the reconnaissance visit to the Republic of Finland at the invitation of the Customs of Finland in November 2017, during the visit to Belgium at the invitation of the European Anti-Fraud Office, OLAF, and to participate in the 131st session of the Customs Cooperation Council of the World Customs Organization, WCO, in December 2017, during the visit to Austria at the invitation of the Container Control Program, CCP, in March 2018. On January 16, 2018, he signed a memorandum with Jean-Luc Lemahieu, Director of the Division for Policy Analysis and Public Affairs of the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, on Ukraine's involvement in the United Nations Container Control Program in the World Customs Organization. The SFS and the State Border Service gained access to international databases to track illegal flows of drugs, weapons, and counterfeit. In July 2018, with the help of Prozoro system, he procured the first 10 stationary scanning systems for checkpoints, which made possible to receive full cargo information that would prevent smuggling. In September 2018, he took discharge of his own free will, to avoid a conflict of interest, as he planned to take part in a competition to fill the vacancy of the head of the department. The prize weapon, a Glock 19 pistol. At the end of August 2018, Prosecutor General Yuri Lutsenko submitted to the Specialized Anti-Corruption Prosecutor's Office, SAPO, some of the criminal proceedings concerning Myroslav Prodan, which involved 2 episodes: the acquisition and construction of real estate through figureheads in Ukraine and Turkey. Lutsenko also accused Prodan of numerous cases of smuggling committed by his subordinates. In response, Myroslav Prodan blamed Prosecutor General Yuri Lutsenko and the department he headed for pressuring the SFS to control smuggling flows. According to him, it refers in particular to illegal export of forests and shadow schemes at Odessa Customs. Myroslav Prodan was summoned to the SAPO on November 15, 2018, but he stated that he had left for treatment in Germany 8 days before that date. He also stated that the summon was backdated and sent after he had left. Prodan claimed that he had addressed the SAPO and the GPO with a proposal to come and give an explanation for more than 4 months, but never received an answer. Editor-in-chief of Censor.net website Yuri Butasov attributes the matter to the fact that on June 21, 2018, the Prime Minister of Ukraine Volodymyr Hrozman, whom, according to Butasov, is Prodan's patron, made a decision to let the National Police of Ukraine units enter the customs zones for fighting smuggling, which used to be the exclusive competence of the main department for combating corruption and organized crime of the SSU. Thus, he played against President Petro Poroshenko in favor of the Minister of Internal Affairs Arsen Avakov. On November 15, 2018, the Specialized Anti-Corruption Prosecutor's Office reported the suspicion of the former acting head of the State Fiscal Service, SFS, of Ukraine Myroslav Prodan of illegal enrichment for 89 million hryvnias in absentia. But during the trial, the prosecutor's office was unable to prove the guilt of the former official. On February 28, 2019, Prodan's lawyer reported that the examination had established the fact of the case being fabricated, and the State Bureau of Investigation, DBB, opened criminal proceedings against the prosecutors of the Specialized Anti-Corruption Prosecutor's Office, SAPO, who had been engaged in the case against Prodan. The lawyer said that the investigation did not bring a single evidence that the ex-head of the SFS or his family members are related to the real estate mentioned in the case. On March 12, 2019, NABU announced the termination of the case against Prodan. The head of the Analytical Center Third Sector, political expert Andriy Zolotaryov announced the designer nature of the case.